Hey guys, it's Luke here and welcome back to another video. You join me today in my favourite place in the world, Monaco. I am so happy to be back to this place, albeit not with my car this time. You guys may remember I was here in April with a few friends of mine as part of my road trip. I was here for 5 days and I'm here this time for 5 days as well. I've literally just arrived probably about 15-20 minutes ago, but yeah, this trip is going to be pretty mega, especially this video, because I think I'm led to believe it's going to be full of Bugattis. Now, more on that later on, but we're here. Oh look, Fried Portofino, very nice. We're here in Casino Square. That's the casino just back there. I'm just hanging around and enjoying this. It's literally like 30 degrees today, but yeah, we're back in Monaco, people, and I am a very happy bee. So I did say that today was going to be a Bugatti-filled video. Welcome everyone to the 2019 Bugatti Grand Tour, and they are just rolling into Casino Square, Monaco. Holy moly. Look at this. This is absolutely... How you doing? Rose Gold Grand Sport Veyron. Veyron Super Sport. That is crazy. Wow. Oh, now we're talking. Now we are talking. This thing has come all the way from California to North America. Wow. They just keep on coming. This absolute shutdown Casino Square. Now this, everybody, is how you shut down Casino Square. Bring about 20 Bugattis. And guess what? They're still rolling in. Little Veyron just up there, you might be able to see. This is absolute madness. Yeah, it's just moderately casual scenes here. Look at this. Absolutely. Oh, cool plate on that. Big two. Madness. Check this out, right? So there's a couple of very, very special things about this car. First of all, we have Andy Wallace, the chap who literally, actually, the day I'm recording this video, they just revealed that Andy Wallace has literally just broken 300 miles an hour. I think it's 304.77 in a modified Chiron, so that's very cool to see him. But there's also a lady driving, which is very cool. I mean, it's kind of rare that you see these cars, well, it's very rare that you see these cars, let alone with a lady driving, so fair play. Fair play. Now, obviously, this one is one of the 110 edition. Basically a car celebrated for Bugatti's 110th anniversary, which is said on that plaque there. And this tour which they're doing, which is stopped off here in Monaco, is a tour to celebrate that as well. It's very, very cool to see that. I think that's one of the factory test cars. But yeah, they're still rolling in. This is absurd. Honestly, you have no idea, like, the amount of W16 grumble that is being resonated from all the buildings around Casino Square right now. There must be, I'd say, around 15 or 16 Chirons here at the moment. Probably about 5, maybe 8 Veyrons, something like that, but absolutely mad. I genuinely think they're struggling to find places to put them. unreal scene. Now this one here, Chiron Sport, finished in matte black, but stunning, absolutely stunning. Oh man, this is surreal. So this, everyone, is what it looks like when 22, to be exact, Bugattis take over Casino Square. I mean, as far as the eye can see, this is absolutely mental. Now, I'll be honest with you, I've had to wait a good 2 or 3 hours for the crowds to somewhat die down, because as you can imagine, 22 Bugattis in one place is not really your everyday sight. So I'm going to do my best to kind of run you around all of them. Now, some of them are in fact driving around Monaco at the moment, so before you all count the ones that I'm going to show you and say, oh, there's not actually 22, there is, but they're just driving around, so they might even come past when we're having a wander around. But we got Chirons, but in fact they're only Chirons and Veyrons, which is good and bad. I mean, obviously you've got the EB110, the Type 57, the Atlantic, everything like that, but these Bugattis are kind of like my era of Bugattis, so it's really cool to see. And there's cars here from all over the world. I mean, mainly Europe, I'll admit, but there's a couple from America, which is super cool. Anyway, let's have a wander around. So the first one I'm going to show you is actually one I've seen before back in the UK, with a very, very cool plate on it. Look at that, CH12RON. Now, I think probably the best thing to do right now is kind of tell you a little bit more about the Chiron. Now, here we have an 8-litre quad turbo W16 producing 1500 horsepower. In fact, actually just shy, I think it's like 1479 or something. I think it's 1500 PS, to put it that way. But we can see the 1500 kind of engraved on the engine covers, and also W16 on the other side. The thing is a work of art, and this particular car is actually covered in blue carbon as a secondary colour, because most Chirons are spec'd in a dual tone. So here we have the Chrome C, obviously that's kind of a big design cue with the car, and that kind of goes on inside the car as well. Obviously C for Chiron, obviously you have like a French blue, and then a blue carbon secondary colour. Chrome wheels, orange calipers to match the orange leather interior. Very, very cool spec, and like I said, a car which I've seen before. Another one here from the Netherlands. This one I think is part of a pretty famous Bugatti collection. I think there's like 4 or 5 Bugattis in the owner's collection. Like a tan cream interior. Oh, that blue, that's really cool. I don't know what that is, but kind of custom engraving or embroidering, should I say. I mean, the Chiron, I mean, this spec especially, it's such an elegant looking car. Especially seeing another one right behind it. It's mad. Anyway, moving along, we have one from Geneva, I think. Well, Switzerland at least. This one again is a blue, oh no, sorry, I thought that was blue carbon. It's not, it's just standard blue. This one is not a dual spec or dual tone car, still remaining with the Chrome C, but again, an orange interior. You know, it's really cool to see so many of these cars in one place. So to see kind of the different aspects and different kind of ways that the owners go to spec them. But anyway, that's 3 so far. Pretty mad. Anyway, we're going to go over to the first of the Veyrons. Now, the Veyron is obviously the car which came before the Chiron, and it had, well, I think the Chiron had some pretty big boots to fill. Now, this I think is probably the ultimate Veyron. Oh, as I say, we have another one rolling in. I see, I told you there was some driving around. This one's probably the most bold of the cars here. It's like, again, a dual tone car, like a satin rose gold with satin black as well. Very, very cool. But anyway, this is the World Record Edition, or the World Record Convertible, I think this one is. So I think it still remains the quickest production car, which is a convertible. I'm unsure on the top speed, but this one isn't actually part of the rally. It's just someone who lives in Monaco who just wanted to come and join the party. Anyway, oh, that's one way to reverse it. That's mad, isn't it? Different world, I tell you, different world. Anyway, another Veyron here. This one's the original 16.4, which is kind of refreshing to see actually, with all these other crazy additions and variations, in a very clean spec, black with the silver. Then we start getting onto some of the very, very interesting stuff. Now, not one, but 2 Cent-Dix edition. Now, I mentioned, I think, when this one was driving in earlier, one of 20 cars made. Now, it's basically based off of the Chiron Sport, but you also get the Skyview package. It's the same, well, actually, it's the first time I've actually seen a Skyview. I can imagine that's amazing sitting inside. I imagine it makes the cabin a hell of a lot lighter, and also kind of a cool experience to be in anyway. Now, one of the really amazing things about this car is how they've made it the same colour, however using 2 different materials. Now, we obviously have like a satin grey paint, and we also have satin grey carbon, and to make it so they match perfectly on 2 different materials is very hard to do. So I mean, it's really, really special, this thing, and to see two of them in one place. I mean, some of the details on this thing, it's incredible. Obviously, it being a Chiron Sport, so you have those 4 pronounced exhaust pipes there. One of my favourite features, actually, is the French flag on the underside of the wing. You also have some cool plaques which you get. 110 edition there, plaque, sorry. Actually, I probably mentioned the 110 is basically, I think I mentioned it earlier actually, a celebration of the 110th anniversary of Bugatti, and you also get cool seats as well. Stunning thing. And then another one there. How absolutely casual. Now, one thing to note actually is the wheels. Now, obviously, like I said, this is based off the Chiron Sport, and these are BBS wheels, and as you can see, they're kind of hollow in between the spokes. I think they save about 18 kilos total, so in all 4 corners, which is pretty cool. But anyway, that's those. Another Chiron Sport, this one black and red, exposed carbon, I must add. So cool. Unbelievable. I'm kind of struggling to talk to you about different things for each one. This, I think, is the Chiron section. So we've got another Chiron Sport here with blue wheels. It's very cool. Another one, another one, another one, and another one. I mean, honestly, absolutely mad. Crazy scenes. Crazy, crazy scenes. Let's have a wander up here, actually, because I can show you Helby. Now, this one, like I mentioned earlier as well, has come all the way from California. This one obviously being the US spec, and I'm glad that he paid a little bit more to avoid getting those ugly US bumpers. Obviously, you can still tell that it's a US spec because you get the reflectors. Again, what do you guys think of the spec? So we've got not exposed carbon, so it's just piano black with the yellow. Now, I think it's definitely out there. I love it. Yellow seats as well, yellow wheels, black calipers, and also some cool little touches up here on the bonnet, almost like the Laurent Blanc kind of livery. Stunning thing. I'm very, very glad to have seen it, actually. Now over here, if I just wander over, we have another US car. This one again is a Chiron Sport, finished in blue carbon with the chrome accents and red interior. This is a really nice spec, actually. Number 1 of the rally, of the 22. Look at that. I mean, it's just so cool to see so many of the same car together, not only in different specs, but also from pretty much every corner of the world. So these two from America, we've got some from Germany, and actually a couple from the UK, and even some from Monaco. What's this? This one, another Chiron Sport, one of the latest to arrive here in Monaco, all black with the orange bits. Really menacing spec. Love it. Anyway, some more over there. Another Veyron. Just keeps on going. Absolutely keeps on going. Oh, looks like this one might be moving. Another Chiron. This is absolutely mad. Just look at this. Mad convoy. Look at this. How to completely shut down Casino Square. And actually, there's a couple more over here. So we've got another one over there, a Veyron WRE, so World Record Edition, and 2 more Chirons there. Casual, I tell you, absolutely casual. So look at this. Look at this. Which one's your favourite anyway? I think for me, it's either Helby or this Chiron Sport over here from the UK, actually. Very cool. Anyway, I don't really know what to do now because I'm just completely Bugatti'd out, and I'm sure you are as well. Genuinely is difficult to go around every single one of these cars and kind of tell you something different because, I mean, one, there's so many here, and I mean, there's only so many facts that you can really talk about for one type of car, but I mean, just to see all these things here in one place, and of course it's Monaco, it's just unbelievable. I mean, I just can't stop standing and looking and admiring all the amazing cars here. Absolutely insane. What a first day in Monaco, eh? Anyway, there we go. 22 Bugattis here in Casino Square. Now I'm going to cut, well, the video for today short because, well, these cars leave first thing tomorrow morning, so I'm kind of going to extend the video on for there. But to see all these things in one place is just absolutely insane. So anyway, enough of that. I'll see you in the morning. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to once again Bugatti Madness. I cannot get over this lineup. Look at this, and they parked them all as well, so you can probably get an idea about just how many there are. Wow. I've now left Casino Square. It is in fact up the hill to my left. As well, basically, the Bugattis are now leaving Monaco. They're continuing their tour to Molsheim, the home of Bugatti. They came from Milan yesterday morning when I first started this video, and they're making their way across Europe up to the home of Bugatti, I guess, to celebrate the 110 years, which is awesome. So I guess we're just going to play the waiting game now. I'm down by the Fairmont, that is the hotel there, and yeah, it's going to be quite a sight to see all 22, well, approximately 20-ish Bugattis on the move. So yeah, can't wait, and that should be the next clip coming right up. Aha! Here they come. Oh my gosh. This is unbelievable. Oh look, random GT3RS. So there we go, the Bugatti tour has now left Monaco. I think they're going to Lyon, Paris, and then over to Molsheim later on this week, but what an unbelievable sight. Very pinch yourself moment to see all of those, and 3 110 as well out of the 20. Mega. Anyway, that's going to wrap up today's video. The first video from Monaco. I expect there'll be a couple more from the trip, seeing as I'm here for 4 more days. But anyway, yeah, not a bad start, eh? I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you have, please do make sure you leave a like, and make sure you subscribe for all the adventures still to come.